This is the last night of a rest stop called Mile 187. The state is not just closing it, they are demolishing it. Bulldozers, gravel, a fence. I was the caretaker there for 22 years. What you are about to see is why I did not argue with them. My name does not matter. The place is 2 hours from anywhere, on the old interstate. Rest stop, mile marker 187. Vending machines, restrooms, a map nobody reads. Trucks used to line this lot bumper to bumper. I would hear them idle all night. Then they built a newer stop 40 miles east, and the world forgot ours. Tonight I shut it down for good. 6 a.m., I lock the doors and hand in the keys. One last walkthrough. 4 cameras outside, 5 inside. All of them still record. I want you to remember how normal all of this looks. Empty lot, empty lobby, the hum of the vending machines, a hallway that smells like bleach. At 11:47, I had 1 car in the lot, mine. At 2:58 in the morning, a truck pulled in. An 18-wheeler, no trailer markings I recognized. It did not take a space. It stopped diagonally, across 4 of them, with the engine running and the lights on. That happens. Drivers sleep. I went back to my book. At 3:20, it was still running, still lit. Nobody had stepped out. I used the loudspeaker, offered coffee. It is a small kindness on a last night. Nothing. No horn, no wave, no shift in the cab. At 3:41, I looked at the lot camera again. The driver's door was open. I scrubbed the footage back, minute by minute. The door does not open on camera. It is closed in one frame. It is open in the next. Perfect LeBras night, and no one, on any camera, ever climbs down. At 3:44, the restroom hallway camera picked him up. A man, standing at the far end of the hall, facing the wall. Not the restroom door, the wall beside it. I watched him for 6 minutes. He did not move. Not a rock, not a breath. Then I checked the vending alcove because the motion light had tripped. He was there, against the glass, not buying, not reading the labels. His face was almost touching it, lit up by the machine light. 2 cameras, 40 feet apart. I never saw him walk between them. Then the lobby, the big map by the door. You are here. He stood at the kiosk with 1 finger pressed against the glass. I took the flashlight and I went out there myself. I am not a brave man. I am a thorough one. The hallway was empty. The alcove was empty. The lobby was empty. But the vending machine glass had a print on it, a whole face, in grease, like a child makes on a window. And the map had a smudge where a finger had been. I put my own light up against it to see where he had been pointing. Eliash Door, mile 187. This building. He was pointing at where he already was. A roarings it's a commerring at the doors, the two mournfully handed. I went back to my office and locked the door. It is a good door, steel frame. On the monitor, the truck had gone dark, engine off, lights off. I zoomed the lot camera into the cab. Empty. The seat, the bunk, behind it. Empty. I sat there trying to build a story where all of this is a tired man playing a prank. I almost had one, and then the roof camera moved to the top of the rotation. He was standing on the roof, back to the lens, perfectly still, head tilted up. He was looking at the camera mast above my office. There is no ladder on the outside of this building. We removed it in 2019. I did not hear a single footstep above me. At 3:33, the cameras began to flicker. Not all at once. In order. Lot B first, then the lobby, then the vending alcove, then the restroom hall. Static for about 2 seconds each, like something was passing in front of them, walking the building, room by room, toward me. The last camera in the chain is the one in the hallway outside my office. It flickered, and then it settled, and he was standing at my door. I watched the handle. I want to be honest with you. I watched it for a long time. It never turned. Now our crows. Instead, on the camera inside my office, the one over my desk, I watched the door behind me swing open. On the monitor, it opened. In the room, against my back, it stayed shut. I did not turn around. I have thought about that choice every night since. Which one of us was on the wrong side of the recording? I sat facing that monitor until the sun came up. The door on the screen closed itself at 4:06. At 5:58 I walked out through the lobby, and the lot was empty. I locked the front door for the last time at 6. Standing where the map is, watching me leave,